Everybody, I got a tip. If you want me here, take a trip. It make you holler, it make you shout. Come along with me, we're tripping now. Now listen, girls, and listen, boys. These little things, they ain't no toys. They are for real, know what I mean. They make you holler, they make you shout. Come on, baby, we'll trip on out.
What is going on, sea monkeys? How the hell are you? Yeah, the people that joined the Sea Monkeys Club, y'all should be getting your ID cards in the mail anytime soon, along with the Dakota rings. We're about 6 weeks behind, but you'll have them after Christmas. It's just as good after Christmas as it is Christmas morning. All right, can't do it. Can't help it. Tonight's episode brought to you by Sea Monkeys Against Predators with your host, Lord Dragonfire. I need an echo. Can we get an echo in here? Somebody? Where's my staff? Let's go, people. Work with me here. All right, you're all fired. All of you, you're all fired. All right, what's going on down in the chat? We say down in the chat because we feel superior because we're in the driver's seat. And you're all, well, down in the chat. No offense. More surprising, you have a TV. Hey, I didn't say it was my TV, and I didn't even say it was recent. I'm not really a TV guy, but I love them fucking shampoo commercials where you see just a little bit of side boob. Oh man. Okay, you guys are coming at me already. That's cool. I like it. Oh, really, Bill? Another cocaine stream in this community? How disgusting, scumbag! I hear that every day from my mom, not just you guys. It actually, for whatever reason, the picture got cut off, but that's actually sugar that a very sweet sea monkey poured me for my coffee. And she wrote not cocaine on it. It actually says not across the top, but it got cut off somehow. I don't know why. It was on there when I made the thumbnail. I mean, apparently I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, that actually says not cocaine because she was afraid I would snort it. So, yeah, kind of like, they put child-proof things on stuff. What's going on, A-Cups? What's going on, Jason, Dr. Mortician? What's going on, Mr. Anthony Cruz? What is up, LB? LB? I'm getting there. What's going on, Gusto? Let's drag Laura P. Why are we dragging Laura P? Well, I mean, we can, I don't know. I don't really like to do the dragging thing, but I can be persuaded. What's going on, Melinda? What do we have here? A whole lot of nothing, really. What's going on, JFK? Have you got your daughter's dowry together? Because that's all I need is the dowry, and then I'll take her right off your hands. That's right, A-Cop. The SMAP founders are indeed in the house tonight. What's going on, Gila? What's going on, spokesman and co-founder? Yeah, you'll get caught up in all these secret messages when you get the decoder ring, though. It'll be worth it. It's worth the wait, trust me. We missed your dragging. What'd you get dragged for, Laura? I mean, I probably can guess why, but I just I haven't been. I saw some of Ed's last night, but I haven't really watched much of anything else. Hey, Danielle, how did you get out of the basement anyway? And who gave you a phone? 90s gravitational pull makes the nights come faster. Oh, ta. Right on, Anthony. Oh, we happen to have Miss Laura Pickle in the house. All right. I'm not really I mean, I'm not above dragging people, but it's not my like I can't watch and I don't watch much of this shit anyway, but fucking 8, 9 hour panels about dragging people. I mean, what kind of a fucking I mean, I'm an asshole. There's that's not a question. That's a fact. But like how fucking low about yourself do you have to feel to fucking drag people constantly? I got a whole bunch of people I could go off on, and I do occasionally, but it's the lovely Miss Laura Pickle. I don't know her like that, spokesman and co-founder, so I only say these things about girls that I've actually talked to. Speaking of drugs, Constantine's in the house. What's going on? I actually did have something I was going to talk about, but I've completely spaced it off. Doesn't matter. We aren't going to run too long. I'm pretty sure Sam's got something tonight, but I don't remember what time. So if we see Sam go live, I'll end this because that's what he pays me to do. Don't like, yeah, that's the thing, Constantine, is I don't abuse drugs. The drugs abuse me. There's a difference. You abuse drugs when you're still in control. Then after you lose control, they abuse you. In the industry, we call that a symbiotic relationship, also a parasitic relationship. What's going on, Richard B? Dude gave you a bunch of free weed today. Awesome. Too much? How the fuck? Look, I'm not a weed guy, but like, how is there such a thing? Um, the exception of overdoses, but like, how is there any such thing? Like, dude, if somebody's like, "Hey, do you want all this extra cocaine?" I would be very suspicious. There's no such thing as extra cocaine. There's no such thing as leftover cocaine. There's coke that's been snorted and coke that's going to get snorted. That's it. There's only two kinds. Oh yeah, that's something else. I'm writing up an order that gives me permission to look into anybody's DMs, and you have to abide by it because I wrote it down. Yeah, dude. A lot of people grow it. It's still there. There is no legal weed of any kind in Indiana. They're not. They don't crack down on it as much as they used to. But every summer, the state police and the National Guard teamed up, and they had what was called the Indiana. What was that called? The Indiana Marijuana Reconnaissance. I don't remember what it was, but um, The civilians could volunteer to fly around in helicopters and shit with them, but they'd have these old ass Vietnam era Hueys that had some kind of equipment on them, heat sensing stuff that could tell where pot was at, and they would fly over and land the chopper and go out and cut it down and then go arrest some people or whatever. But I don't think they do that anymore. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any low flying. Oh, they probably do it all from fucking satellites now. I don't know, but yeah, they really used to go after people for pot around here, but a lot of people still grew it. And there, for some reason, people in other states, especially Florida, they think that Indiana has all this awesome, has like the best weed. So they come. I mean, I've seen plates from Florida and New York and all kinds of places in this area. Which, by the way, if you got uh, a car that people don't recognize in this area, and especially if you got out of state plates, you're going to get pinned in by just some rednecks with shotguns. It's going to happen. Just for that reason. I mean, now it's because of meth labs, but back in the day it was for pot pickers. But for whatever reason, people thought that Indiana had the best weed, so they would come from all over and pick our fucking ditch weed. I mean, literal ditch weed that just fucking like there's that's industrial hemp because at one time hemp was a legal crop and a lot of people grew it around here, so it grows wild all over the place. But it's not good to smoke. Sounds like Blues Rider has some inside info on that. Flowmaster versus MagnaFlow. I've used a lot of Flowmasters. I'm not too familiar with MagnaFlow. That was back when I used to put glass packs on everything, and then uh, you get the glass pack. I like glass pack. They're cheap and they sound cool. And then if you get them real hot and spray them down with cold water, all the fiberglass in there cracks and breaks down, and you get all that shit out, and then it really sounds cool. You could pay your taxes with hemp, but yes, you could. Indiana still, as far as I know, it's still in the books. We call it the Indiana Idiot Law, but you could go to the state of Indiana and purchase stamps for your pot. Um, all that did was make it so that when you get busted, if you've got that stamp, then the IRS can't come after you too. Which I mean, it's usually the IRS that really takes people down. So yeah, here's my name and address where the pot's going to be that I'm going to put this stamp on. I don't know of anybody that ever actually bought one except for the purposes of antiquity. They outlaw glass packs, bastards. Well, I mean, I don't really. We don't have inspections. Indiana used to like years and years ago. They stopped, I think, in the '80s. We don't have inspections anymore, so you just kind of roll the dice as to if you get pulled over or not. I mean, um, car cars just have to have a muffler, but cherry bombs are illegal to use as a muffler. So with the glass packs, once you've taken the glass out of them, they pretty much are cherry bombs. They're just legal that way. But yeah, I never really gave a shit about those kinds of laws. Like my motorcycles, some of them were illegal as hell. Like I'm not really a fan of huge ape hangers as far as to ride with, but I think they look cool. But I put them on a couple of my Harleys, just because it's illegal. But they usually don't say anything unless you fuck up. Where's Roots tonight? It's not my day to watch him. I don't know. I saw a little bit of Roots on Edwards last night. Hell, he can come up. Anybody can come up right now. I don't really have anything. I'm just getting you warmed up because I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm thinking. I don't know. I think Sam's got something going on tonight. If you missed the last one, it was informed. I mean, this for our purposes, we probably already know everything that was said, but it was still informative, especially if you're not real familiar with this kind of thing. It was about the Catholic Church and how they would have a Chomo priest and they would just move him around from place to place instead of doing anything about it. But there's an organization that if you were, you know, touched by a priest, there's an organization that you can go to for help. What's going on, Green Mayonnaise? Well, hello, Miss Andrea D. One of these days, I'm gonna find out what that D stands for. Hopefully, double. At this point, independent thinking means you and I dislike the same people. That it can work. I don't really like. I don't watch none of it. I mean, I might even have talked to Roots before, but I know who you're talking about. He seems like a cool guy to me. I just think maybe he doesn't exactly know the kind of shit that the rest of the people on that panel are up to. Not all of them, but some of them. Have I made my way to LB's DMs yet? I let them come to me. Sam Clinton's Drunk Driving Express. It's pretty rare that I hop into a woman's DMs first. It'll happen. Don't worry. I usually let them make the first move. Andrea is yours. Yeah, you wish, Meth Claus. Andrea is a real woman. She doesn't fall for that fucking gas station cologne bullshit, man. What's going on, Dan Mingo? Bill's a good friend. He won't take Ed's girl. Well, it depends on the girl, Pat Con. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't. I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't take. No, I have dated some of my ex's friends. That was pretty. That was actually pretty. I don't know. Fuck it. She had it coming. I don't know why you fuckers made me think about this. That's why I kind of spaced out for a second. But a good friend of mine, his wife. I mean, his wife was super hot. I don't know how the fuck he snagged her because, well, you can't polish a turd. Uh, yeah. Anyway, they fucking for whatever reason, like I don't like other dudes touching my ladies at all. Like I'm not really like a super jealous type, but like I'm not the kind of guy that wants to watch his old lady fuck other guys. Not my thing. But I was drunker and fuck over there. I was actually getting over a heartbreak, which didn't help. So I went over to their house and drinking like a motherfucker, and then started passing out. Hey, go in the spare room, whatever. So I went in there and laid down. Next thing I know, I think she's just coming in to check on me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. But no, she lays down on the bed and starts, you know, I'm like, hey, you're dude's wife, and I'm not. She's like, well, he sent me in here to make you feel better. I'm like, oh God, no, I'm not doing that. Nope. His friendship meant more to me than getting a blowjob from his old lady. Tommy needs to keep your name out of his mouth. Well, if he does that, Dan Mingo, Tommy kept our names out of his mouth. He'd have nothing to say. Tommy, if you're listening, you've missed your appointment and your methadone subscription is about to run out. Oh shit, hey. No, no, I know how that shit works. Once a doctor has you on a narcotic, especially a narcotic painkiller, you're not missing any appointments, and he's got a patient until that patient ODs. That's a fact. You don't when you're when you're on chronic pain pills, you don't miss appointments. I mean, you'll leave your own wedding early to go get your prescription filled. It's beside. You better get used to it, Mandingo. For whatever reason, he started talking about you. That dude, Tommy has lied and lied and lied about me repeatedly. Like I don't know where he gets this shit. Tommy will be in jail soon. That's a possibility. Michelle's family be older. Yeah, they pay it in iTunes cards. What's going on, Jamie? All right, man, Dingo, come up here and tell us about it because I've about used up every. I think I've said every word that I know, and I don't want to reuse any of them. Constant in here with the German. Yeah, I could start. I don't actually know German, but I can fake it. What's going on, Jersey? Alex got another catch. Cool. I don't think I said orangutan. I know that word too, although I just said it. So, trying to think of at what other words I know. Um, Amalgamated. I know that word. Seahorse. Seahorse. I know that one too. Yeah, FCC. Look, but most people, when Tommy's bitching and running his mouth, and uh, trying to make people feel sorry for him for donos. Most of those people listening have no idea who FCC is. Nobody knows your real name except for me, but I'll never give it up. Don't sweat it, man. And the people that do know who you are know that Tommy's full of shit. So you really got nothing to worry about. There might be like 4 people in the world that believed anything he said, and the rest either know it's bullshit or don't care anyway. So don't sweat it, man. What's the latest on the girls who were killed near the Indiana train crossing? I guess they are. Um, there's a lot of wild shit. Well, the judge forced his defense attorneys to quit, and now the judge is having something filed against her for that. There's a whole bunch of behind the scene shit going on. Like all this stuff. Like all my life, I've heard about. Oh, the higher up people in the county, they're all devil worshippers and blah blah blah. They call everybody Satan devil worshippers. Like nobody ever says Odinist, but like I know what they really are. And apparently, the prison he was in, there were some Odinist guards in there that were giving him a hard time and threatening him and telling him what to say. They're saying that confession he made to his wife, he was forced to say that. There's just a lot of wild shit, man. It's insane. What's going on, Mom's Life? Link. There should be a pinned link, Mandingo. If there's not, then I'll get you one. Oh shit! All right, everybody, tuck your shirts in and sit up straight. Spit your gum out. Fucking Tommy Boy is here, and he's got a wrench, so he's officially dangerous. What's going on, man? What's on your mind?
Merry Christmas.
Merry fucking Christmas to you.
Yeah. Um, yeah, just more of the same. I'm actually not upset. I'm just talking shit. I actually think it's quite funny that, you know, I'm some random troll on the internet and I said some things that upset Tommy because he did not like, what I had to say based on what 2 of my friends who are also practicing attorneys had to say about the likelihood of him losing his case. That's it.
In
We
other
talked
words,
about this
you
before.
told the truth and he didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't say anything else. But he keeps the thing with him is he keeps. So now here's the latest, right? As of yesterday, in his little shit chat.
Mhm.
Um, he's got an attorney now. Good. That's good advice. Get an attorney. You're gonna need one. And he's like, he's fully convinced that like me and Ed and probably you, Bill, and maybe whoever else, like we've conspired to set this whole thing up, right?
Yes,
Which is
yes.
fucking insane. It's totally. I've never talked to you outside. I've never talked to you on the phone. I've never talked to Ed on the phone.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. That goes
so
back a
that's
long time. That goes back before you were even around.
yeah. So that's crazy, right? That's just insane. So this is I don't know if he's just making. I mean, he's clearly making the stuff up, but I don't know if he really believes it. And so then the next thing he says is that I've been saying stuff about him, and I've never attacked his character. I just spoke about some legal issues, and that he's going to be doing some countersuing for people that he's going to come for us. I'm like, what? You, you what are you going to do? You're going to come after a little dot on YouTube?
Right.
So again, that's crazy talk. That's fucking hilarious. Um, and then what was the last thing he said? Oh, and then he's talking about like he's reinforcing the idea that there are sides. He's like, oh, those people over there on that side, the group it's getting smaller, and it's just a couple of people now. and you shouldn't be afraid of FCC. Don't be afraid of FCC. And why is he telling his people not to be afraid of me? Is anybody afraid of me? I hope
You're
not.
not out here. You're not out here threatening anybody. Like you're not. You don't do the
No,
fucking tough guy
no,
shit. You know what I mean?
no, exactly. So that's the third thing that he said. This is all yesterday, this chit chat. So I'm like, I was just being an asshole in your chat. I'm not upset about it. I just think it is fucking hilarious that this guy is so pressed that he's got his sights set on a random PFP who's dressed as Chuck Norris, who calls himself Mandingo, on YouTube, on the YouTube streets.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't really think you were upset about it because I just didn't think that would bother you. But I like going along with the narrative sometimes.
Yeah, and the other funny thing is his people believe it. They're just like they
Oh,
suck it up whatever he's putting out.
Don't
oh
grunt.
God,
Don't
Scamula, what do
grunt.
you
Don't
want?
even grunt. Bill, for crying out loud, don't grunt. You know I came
Who
up
is this?
here. It's
It ain't
me.
gonna take much.
Oh, Scamula, how you doing?
I'm fine. I don't know. It took me so
Are you
long.
okay? Are you okay to be up here? You're not afraid of
I
me?
am.
You
No, it
feeling
just took
okay?
me. I'm doing fine. No, it took me
Okay.
so long to get up here that I'm like, I can't remember why I came up here now. But hi.
I was debating on whether I really wanted to add you or not, but I feel like being generous today.
I appreciate it, Bill, because again, I'm sure I started out with like a great point to make, but then you didn't let me up. So I was like, well, God damn it. Now I don't know what my point is, but I'm up. So, you know, I'm just giving you shit. But yeah,
All right, but this is probationary. It's not gonna take much.
it's fine. No, Bill, it's fine.
All right,
And
what's going
I
on?
like
I saw
Mandingo.
I saw Miss Jilly Fisher slide on in here.
Ooh, well, there you go.
Yeah. Oh man, what a nice day. Jesus. What?
I didn't mean to kill the panel. Sorry.
No, it's
Well, that's
okay.
kind of what
You're,
happens.
you're good.
Bill, you
We're
could
just
have like
waiting. We're
ignored
just
me.
Read the room, Scamula.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just fucking with you.
Hey, do you ever? And this is a serious question. I'm not trying to make fun of you or anything. Do you ever take like a big fucking straw and go to that box wine you drink and just stab it in the top like a Capri Sun?
I have never drank box wine in my life. I don't know. I think it's because I'm allergic to wine, and it's box wine is
Oh well,
just
that'd be a good reason.
yeah. So I think in box wine it's just kind of cheap wine. So there's a reason I probably have never had it.
I'm drinking box wine right now. It's a pretty good
That's what I'm saying. My mom
Pinot
loved
Noir.
it.
Yeah.
My mom. I'm telling you, every time when I was coming home, like in my 20s and 30s, like coming home from college or coming home, like my mom always had that white Zinfandel box.
Yeah, that
Always.
stuff that's dangerous. It's all sweet. Yeah.
It's gross. It's disgusting. But man,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, every time I went home, because I lived like 2 hours away from college, or you know what I mean? So I was always popping home. And that was one of my, like, oh, that's one of my memories is there was always that box fucking white Zinfandel, right? And
Yeah.
God, it was horrible. I have no idea how anyone could become an alcoholic on that because it's so disgusting to taste.
I think it's just cheap.
Maybe, but I don't know. I've managed to be a
Yeah.
pretty good
No,
alcoholic on beer with no wine.
Trader Joe's has really good box wine.
Yeah, but if you're
And
allergic
it's
to
like,
it though,
yeah, I
but
know. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're allergic to it. Then you're not going
if
to
you're
drink it, of
allergic to it, it
course.
doesn't matter. It could be like the $5 box or
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
$50 box
No, I hear you.
wine that gets
Are you
you.
allergic
Well,
to the tannins?
I think so. Right? Is that
Yeah.
whatever's in it? Like
I think that's what a lot of people
Yeah,
are allergic to. Yeah.
because it could be
there's a
like
lot. Sometimes it's the nitrates, and there's a few things.
that's it. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But so it's like four bottles for like $16, for a box. So it's not bad. I mean, it's not. This is not like dinner wine. It's kind of like you're just chilling out. I want a glass of wine. Um, But yeah, it's not bad. Shit.
I didn't realize I remember we kind of had to do like a little mini intervention for my mom like 20 years ago because she was
Right.
going through over a box a day. And my brother was telling me about it, right? And I'm up in here, I'm up like 3 hours north. So I'm like, she's fine. She sounds fine to me. He's like, no, we need to do an intervention.
The
He's
Kirkland
like,
box.
damn. He's like, every day there's like a new box wine in there. I'm like, no, she's fine. She's fine. But yeah, no, she was going through like a box of that a day.
That's a lot. That's a
It
lot of wine.
was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She sounded
Well, I
happy.
mean,
So
if they
Yeah, I'm
sold Crown
sure.
Royal in
Jesus.
a box, I'd drink it. I'd have no problem with it.
but Bill, that's you.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm just saying she seemed awful happy, but it did
Yeah.
definitely, then she got older and she couldn't do the wine anymore. I don't know what to say. Because I'm one of those, when you're at end of life, you should be able to have whatever you want, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, if you love cigarettes, smoke your cigarettes. If you love sugar, eat your sugar. I don't know.
Well, when I'm on my deathbed, actually, I'm probably gonna. Realistically speaking, my last words are gonna be like, "Hey guys, check this out." But if I do happen to have the misfortune of being on a deathbed, I'm sitting there wheezing and can't talk, and my kids are holding my hands, and I'm gonna be like, "Gotta tell you, so." And then when they lean in real close, I'll just whisper, "Cocaine, bring me some cocaine." Why the fuck not?
Mhm.
You're such an asshole, Bill.
Yeah, I know. It's a gift.
Hmm.
See, here's Tommy Boy again, spreading rumors.
I like Tommy
Um,
Boy. I
well, he
do.
has this thing about me. Just because I'm brown skinned, I have to drink Old E and Zima. I can't enjoy the finest Japanese whiskeys or the finest red wine from the Rhone Valley in southern France.
Shame on you.
Chateauneuf du Pape. Or I mean, it's crazy. Like I just can't. He tries to keep me in a box, and I'm free. I'm a free man. I'm over it. He
He
will. He
does
does not.
like you.
Nobody controls me. Nobody.
FCC, I'm noticing that you have that effect on some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a free man. Born free. I'm gonna die free.
He just likes to keep you in a box for fetish purposes.
Apparently. Jeez, man. Let a guy live.
That's where
Fuck.
I keep my Latin, man.
Bet. Stupid.
Stupid. What are you, stupid? Hey, listen, I
I gotta,
finally
gotta
stopped.
use,
I
gotta
finally
use all of
stopped.
Nunyas. Let's all use all the Nunya isms.
Oh,
Bet.
God, I know,
Stupid.
right?
Run it. Yeah.
God
Run
damn
it.
it.
Yeah. Bet.
I really do like
Stupid.
her, but damn, she's been a force, hasn't she?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, the problem she's going to be having here real soon is that she's already dropped like the worst she can drop about anybody. Now she's got nothing left, and what she tried to do didn't work. So now what?
Dude, I had never, I don't know, and again, because I'm not into body shaming or anything like that. I didn't know what all was going on. And then, no, I'm just saying, I saw a website that, dude, guys, that was all
What?
kinds of wrong. That was just all kinds of wrong.
Well,
I can see you guys are giggling, but I'm sorry, but that was all kinds of wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
I
What are you
don't
talking
either.
about?
yeah, whatever.
No, I
We're
really
we're
don't.
we're, we're focused on bringing down Tommy. That's what all of our
Uh-huh.
energy is focused on, supporting this lawsuit.
Okay.
Made up fictitious witnesses and hired lawyers and everything. So
Listen, you guys have seen me at my worst. I mean, there was that slip where I didn't realize my cam slipped, last weekend, and I was trashed. So you guys
mm,
have seen me in all my fucking glory. So I mean, I'm just saying, like, wow, that was a really eye-opening. Just that would be uncomfortable to be that big. Can I just
mm.
say it? Like, how can you be comfortable being that big?
Well, some of the ladies like it.
No, 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 not that kind of big. I'm talking.
Damn,
I'm
Bill.
not talking crotch size. I'm talking body size. But
So am I.
there's that, but then there's like holy shit fat. You know, I'm not one to body shame. I'm a little chubby right now, but that's fucking serious chubs.
Well, I mean, typically when a woman says "Holy shit," I'm very flattered.
I just saw that. I guess again, you guys have been talking about it. I finally opened up one of those videos. It's just so wrong. That's just not right. So it kind of made me appreciate why she's so mad at everyone, right? I'm like, well, no wonder she's so pissed off at everyone.
I don't. I honestly do not know what videos you're talking about.
I think they originally came from that's the thing, and I think that people are getting blamed for shit because like, you know, or whatever side they're on, whether it's the side or Tommy's side or whatever. I think so I think that's part of it. I don't know, but it was God, what was it? And somebody had sent a link. And it was a website, and apparently they have a website about anybody, right? Like all of our doxes. But this one, I don't know. I just thought it was
Oh, is it that one that's been around like I don't know, it's been around for a long time now? From oh god, I forgot his name, but is it a new one or the one that's been around for a while?
I think it's been around for a while because I got it through like that John Davis good guy. And that's what I'm saying. Like I think like that's this corner that's doxing everyone. And I think that maybe like the ed side of things, they're getting blamed for it. But I don't think it's I don't think it's ed at this side. I think that John Davis
No, I know who it is. Fuck, I can't remember his name now.
it's
I'm
that
drawing a
good
big blank, but
guy,
yeah, I know who has that website.
right?
If it's the
And it's
same one.
okay, so I saw that through like the John Davis good guy thing. So those are the ones who I feel like are doing this massive doxing of people, like
Are those guys still active?
dangerously doxing people. Is what I'm saying.
Are they still active?
I don't know. That's why I'm saying. Like I got
Yeah.
this website yesterday. It's been about 24 hours since somebody sent me this. And again, and it wasn't from this side. It wasn't from like an
No,
anti-CP
if
anything
it's
like
the one that I'm familiar with, they're not like we all hate. We've called this man. What is his fucking name? We've called him. Ed's called him out. I've called him out. Like he's not.
right?
Fuck. It'll come to me. I'll remember his name here in a minute. But
Yeah, because I want to say it's not somebody who's with you or Ed. It's not. It was different.
no, it's we don't like that. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Is it the one that Doc's locksmith a long time ago?
Yes. Yes, I think so.
Okay.
It's the same
Yeah, he's
one,
got nothing to do with us. We fucking yeah.
right? That's what I thought.
Yeah, why would we dox locksmith? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. So it's from that same group, and then there's like this website. It was just not. I don't know. And then I was gonna email it to Nanya, like just so you know, this is there. But then I thought I'm sure she knows. She has to know. That's probably why she's going ape shit on people, right?
Yeah, I heard that John Davis doxed her. I didn't see it myself. I just heard about it.
I think it was him first. I think John Davis did it before the whole Ed and Nevermore thing. I want to say that John Davis did it first.
I heard. Well, I was told he just did it again, like within the last maybe yesterday, the day before. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not. I was subscribed to his first channel, but I'm not even subbed to. I'm not subbed to Good Guy. I'm not subbed to Nate's Garage. I just don't watch any of them.
I originally was sub to John Davis, way back, and then like this was before the Ed thing came out, right? Even and he was
Right.
going off on Red Hood, and
Yeah.
I don't even like Red Hood, but I just thought it was terrible what he was doing, right? So I just thought he was a scumbag. And but I was subbed on there. His mom like was subbed to me or whatever. So I was like a moderator on his first channel that he had for a while. But then it doesn't matter who you're against or with, but it was just he started going off on Cam and he was gonna call Cam's mom and the whole thing just got so stupid that I was just like that's when I
I
unsubbed. It
I
got
I was
ridiculous.
cool with John Davis. We talked not a lot, but we talked off and on privately. And I thought I never really trusted him or really I just kind of like tolerated him. You know what I mean? But we got
Right,
along okay.
right.
And he flipped on me. The only thing I could think of why he flipped on me is because he hit me up, texted me, and said, "Hey, I want to do this expose or whatever it was on Red Hood. Can I do it on your channel?" And I didn't really want to. I didn't really want to do it because, like, I felt like we'd kind of run the Red Hood thing to death, and I was kind of
Right,
done with it.
right.
So I told him no, and that was it. He fucking flipped on me. I don't know why he didn't want to do it on his channel, but I don't know.
He's not normal. And again, like people are looking at him as if he's supposed to be normal. He shot somebody in the ass. I mean, he did 10 years for it. So he's not necessarily normal. So
Well, and then like he got a lot of attention in this community. He got to be known in this
I
community
know.
because he was telling people he killed a chomo, which was completely not true.
I know, right? You guys, everyone was, when I first came into this community, he was like this hero because he killed his daughter's. That's how I thought of him, right? Like there was
Hmm.
like this folklore around John Davis. He killed his daughter's abuser kind of thing, right? So you just automatically had respect. But
Sure, a
now,
lot of people did.
yeah, but now it's like he's a crazy man, just chopping in the air for anything he can get. And it just and what I guess it does bug me. Like Mandingo, I think you're the one. Who was it that called? Let's face it, because the fact
That's
that
what I do.
any catchers are still following that shit, like, come on, he's crazy.
So Angela makes a good point in the chat.
Oh, Angela's in here.
She says, so I think this good guy and John Davis, they deserve all the criticism that they have coming to them. But at the same time, you do have people like Nunya that are essentially doing the same thing, right? Like she's going after Angela and making up stories about her husband for no
Yeah,
reason, right? It's like that's the same kind of predatory behavior that these guys are doing. So, but Nunya gets a pass when she does it because who knows? I don't know. People,
I know,
know,
right? And that's the thing.
she's
Like,
literally doing the same things that they are doing.
yeah, right.
Tell me they're not. She's not. Tell me she's not. Show me proof. I mean, come on. She said it. She literally said, "I'm going after you because of something that your
He
friends did."
did, and
Like, what
then
kind of weird like mindset is that? You know?
well, I gotta give, like, okay, these are characters I wouldn't have known, and I don't mean characters in a bad way, but I'm like, okay, so because of all of this in the community, me knowing Ned, now I know you guys, like, so this is how I know about this stuff, and or how I hear about this, and I don't know, just listening, it's I don't know, it's hard to take it, it's hard to
And she also, and I mean, Nunya did the same thing to like JFK, right? Went after JFK.
right.
For
It's
what
like
reason? Like, why?
well, because there's a little bit there, right? Maybe there's a little
I
bit
don't know.
there, but there's not all of that there.
Like, why would you go after some? Why would you even go after somebody? I don't.
Exactly. That's my thing.
Unless you have like clear proof that they doxed you. I don't think she has that in either the case of JFK or Angela. Um, and she said that she's done these things, so it's not like not making stuff up. I mean, this is like what I mean, at least she's being honest and saying
Right.
what it is that she's doing,
Oh yeah.
which is essentially the same that those guys are doing. So maybe they should all sack up together, you know?
Well, that's what I said. That Nani has done the same kinds of things to me as John Davis. So as far as I'm concerned, they're all the same. And I'm not like I mean that. That's not
I
a.
agree with you. I kind of agree with you on that. And that's the thing. It's like, even if they want to bring stuff up on me because they feel like, okay, oh well, we can get her because that's the. But it's like, at what point are we protecting the children? At what point? I mean,
Oh,
did we?
this shit. This is what that pisses me off. These people saying, "Oh, we're here about the kids." That is fucking
Yes,
bullshit. Our channel's got nothing to do with protecting anybody.
nothing to do with any kids here. There's no kids being protected here,
You're
and
not
that's
saving any catchers. You're not protecting any kids. You're not shit.
yep. So again, I get that I kind of got myself involved in this corner of YouTube doing my thing and being a Tommy mod. And I'm telling you that it's just been interesting, I guess.
I was
Yeah.
kind of thinking about that the other day. It's like, okay, had this whole like had Tommy never appeared, or had Tommy appeared but been a decent guy, like would we have just found something else to be assholes about, or would things
Right?
still be as chill as they were 3 years ago? You know?
Right? Honestly, okay, I think it was like yesterday or the day before, and I was just thinking about like the YouTube and the space that it takes up and whatever I do in life. And I just thought to myself, what if I never started watching those YouTube Chris Hansen videos? What if I had never ever ran across Tommy, CCP? I think like that. Like, this is crazy how like there's nothing protecting any kid about this. This has been 2.5 years of crazy, and no kid has been saved. I'm sorry, but no kid has been saved.
Not from this shit, no.
That's what I'm saying. My kid actually, no, I don't regret it. My kid, I remember having her mention something to me about her Discord group or something. She's 16. And she's like, I got to tell you, Mom, if it wasn't for these last couple of years of you being so insanely obsessed with YouTube predators, I probably wouldn't even think anything. I mean, so in her own little way, she was kind of letting me know, like, yeah, I've been a pain in the ass about her online stuff, but she's 16 and she's still a virgin and she's still innocent. And so something went right, right?
Right.
Again, like she's privy to YouTube. She gets that it's a cesspool.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, this whole thing has been partially a social experiment for me. Not so much really an experiment, although I have said to myself, hey, if I do this, then that's going to happen. I have done a lot of that around here. But for the most part, it's really been like a social observation. And
See,
like I've been around a while. I've seen some human behavior, and this shit is fucking. It's like wow.
oh my God, JFK Scamble, don't speak about her here. I know JFK. Just so you know, she's not home yet, but she would be. She just hates when I talk about her. She just, sorry guys, but she just does. I have a teenager, and she's just like, I don't want anything to do with your online friends. Blah 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 blah. Blah.
Oh, I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either. She's a good kid, right? She wants nothing to do with my channel. She thinks you guys are all weird. She's.
I don't let my kids know that I have a channel, and they know that I do stuff about like child predators and stuff. But I've told them, don't watch me, don't talk to
I
anybody
know.
because they will fucking dox you to get to me. It'll happen. So like, my family has no part in any of this stuff.
That's what I
On the
worry.
on the on the other hand, it could my kids could be the trolls that keep coming at me. You never know.
Right. I do think about that stuff, Bill. I really do. I think, oh shit, if she's watching this, oh shit, if she ever watches this, and oh, maybe this is her. trying to get her mom off the internet, but yeah. Anyways.
I'm sorry, you guys. I've been listening to the. No,
Yeah,
I've been not reading the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I missed a lot.
Can we get a moment of silence for Sam Clinton's Drunk Driving Express?
Oh
They are
no!
extremely pressed in the chat right now, kind of freaking out, spurging, whatever you want to call it.
What happened?
Yeah, I saw them saying something about people coping, all the while they're coping like a motherfucker.
Right. So some tiny violin music and a couple of Kleenex, and we should be good to go.
It's not a violin, but it's the best I can do on short notice.
Sam Clinton's Drunk Driving Express.
Yeah, we got violins in the chat. I love it.
Hell yeah, there we go. That's what we're talking about.
Hey, you got to interact with your audience, Bill. You got to
Yeah, I know, but sometimes I tell them to go fuck themselves too. Yeah, that's what I tell people that. Like, hey, if you're going to hang out in this community, do not get to know anybody outside of fucking YouTube chats. Don't make the same fucking mistakes that I did.
I kind of want to do a Christmas raffle even. Like, I'm kind of into that, but then I don't know. Wait, Thought Fellowship. And hold on, I need to my glasses on. I got to read the chats. I'm old as fuck, so I got to change glasses. Just a minute. Okay, so... Thought Fellowship. Okay, Thought Fellowship. And Scamla, I don't mean we don't care about you, about your kid, that minors shouldn't be brought around here. Oh, no, I don't let her anywhere around here. That's what I'm saying. Like, when yeah, no.
Why, thank you, Section 15. May I have another, sir?
Place for minors. I know, right, Andrea? No, Andrea D. That's the thing. So I have a very good, how do you put it? Like, parenting plan, like with her dad, right? So, like, we share her. So she's there right now and I can say whatever. But, she's the first to know that the internet's full of weirdos.
I bet FCC has an awesome belly button. I'm not really into belly buttons, but I bet. Yeah, I bet he's got a cool one.
Mandingo.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Bill, okay.
Dude, Latino men, they keep their belly buttons super clean.
Is that a thing? Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He's not lying.
Okay, because I have a thing for Latino men. No, just don't take that anywhere weird, Mandingo. But it's just that's my thing.
I'm feeling very unsafe right now.
Oh, you should be, right? Please. Yeah.
No. I'm not the one to worry about. You're the one that Tommy should be telling people to not be afraid of.
I know.
Not me.
Yeah, I'm not even a belly button guy, but
you brought it up, Bill. You brought.
I know. I'm just saying.
Where did that come from?
I don't fucking ask me. I'm just saying. I'm saying it out of respect, not as a dirty old gay bastard, because I'm not really even all that gay.
You're not that gay. You're not that old.
No.
And you're only slightly.
Oh no, I'm that old. Yeah, that's confirmed.
I'm stuck. I have nothing for this.
One of these days, I'm gonna get Andrea D up here.
Hold on, just a minute. I gotta read these comments. Just a minute. I put on my glasses so I can read these now. I love Beth Claus. Tommy is drunk with Jeff Northwest window washing van. Wait, Helen's toured the bus with. Okay, you lost me. Here's
Tommy Boy's
JFK.
lying again, lying again. I
Oh,
never voted
shit.
for fucking that dirtbag Ralph Nader.
No, you said you did. You said you voted for Nader. Wait.
I was
I
probably
heard you.
trolling. I was trolling him. I'd never vote for that loser.
Knew you wouldn't vote for Nader. I'm like, there's no way
Consumer
you voted for
Reports,
Nader.
fucking dropout guy. Yeah, no.
I know you. That was like the protest vote. Okay, so you were
Yeah,
lying.
like I never voted for Bernie. Hell no.
I know, right? Everyone here votes for Bernie.
Like he's not gonna win.
I live in.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Moments alive. While we're on that subject, when I got my lesbian card, I got that Dakota ring as well. But there's an extra Y in it, and I don't know how to work this damn thing.
oh, Angela G just came back. Can you guys talk her into coming up on panel?
Angela, come up here or you're fired.
She's my new hero.
Yep, dead ass.
Yes.
I got to use these phrases I got to throw them in there. Bet.
I'm
Dead
with you, man.
ass. Oh,
I'm with you.
dead ass apparently means may or may not be true. Because it's no, I'm not kidding. Everybody that I've heard say that, like, I know the truth about the matter they're talking about. I'm like, wait a minute, that is not how it went.
Wait, I've never doxed anyone. I've been on YouTube since 2017, and I've never. I know, Angela. Get up here. I want to talk to you because you're fun.
Well, Andrea, in all
I
honesty,
a whole new
I
respect for Angela G now.
Andrea, in all honesty, I love taking me some panel cherries, and I would really love to have yours. But at the same time, panel addiction is a thing, and I actually feel kind of bad about some of the people that I got up here for the first time, and then they
Bill,
can't stop.
yes.
I feel like that drug dealer that hands out free samples, you know?
Yes, because it is a real thing. But Angela's tough, though. Like I see, Angela's. I don't worry about it. Like Angela can carry herself. You know what I mean? But yeah, you got to be careful because it is a real thing.
Yeah, I think that's hilarious. See, like JFK is not. See, I'm such a terrible guy that JFK is not the first woman in the community that has tried to set me up with their daughter. Even though she was joking, but if I was that bad, she wouldn't even joke about it, right? Because what if I showed up?
You have been
But
talking about
once?
JFK forever, and I heard her for the first time like in the last week or two. She's cool as F. Like she's
Oh
awesome.
yeah.
And she's like, if I wanted to set you up with my daughter, something about set you up with her daughter. And then the daughter was in the background. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. I like her.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the dowry. Once they get the dowry together, and then she's gone. I'm gonna rent a white horse and the whole bit. It'll give me an excuse to wear my suit of armor.
There you go. Angela G, will you jump up here so I can come down? I'm not good at doing all the talking.
Oh, you can jump down anytime you want, Scamula. Believe me, we won't talk you out of it.
Okay, great. I feel so wanted.
Well, I mean,
no, I'm
I
kidding.
gotta say though, I like this better than when we used to yell and scream at each other for an hour and a half.
I know. Well, I only yelled at you because I totally thought I was confused. Okay, I thought you were. I was new to YouTube. I didn't know any better. So I appreciate
Right on.
So I appreciate you now, and I might come back up later. But right now I feel like I'm killing your panel, so I'm gonna make some dinner and come back. Okay.
Right on.
Okay. Thanks, Bill.
Yep. JFK is gonna give me $2 million and an 8-ball to marry her daughter. I would have just done it for the 8-ball, but hey, I'll take it. Oh shoot! Apparently, Mr. Colfax said something I should have seen.
Colfax is here.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I always know when Colfax is here because the crowd just goes quiet. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, were people making stuff up about JFK's daughter, even though she's a grown woman? Oh God.
Yeah, I guess they were saying that JFK was pimping her out to me, and like it was a fucking joke. I mean, okay, now if they come up with the 2 million and the 8 ball, I'll do it. Um, but other than that, it was a joke. And they
Wow.
fucking, they just with everything they run with it. Oh, I owe you 2 million and an 8 ball. Wow.
And it's got to be that good 1980s cocaine.
Right, exactly.
None of that cut shit.
Just think, man. Like around here, they call them barn finds. Is like you find a really old car that's been sitting in a barn for 50 years with like 8 miles on it. Um, it was there's been a lot of them around here because guys would come home from Vietnam on leave, buy a brand new Mustang, go back over there and get killed, and their dad just keeps the car forever. Now
Yeah.
think about it. Somewhere in some of these barns, you just know there's some 1980s cocaine,
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
maybe maybe bricks of it.
Yep. What's happening with Jersey? Jersey is doing some kind of a thing with Jeff. Still trying to get this thing with Jeff going, and Bobby Joe is going to moderate it.
Oh,
Oh,
Jeff, Jeff,
Jersey,
Jeff,
dang! I
Jeff is
just
never gonna do it.
that just all sounds bad, my buddy. That just sounds like a train
Jeff
wreck.
won't do it. He'll have a like he's already cut him a break, Jersey. He's already lost 4 family members this week. If you keep pushing this, you're going to kill off 8 more of his family members. Is that what you want? I mean, by this rate, like he must have a huge fucking family.
Well, if yeah, if you do the math, yeah, um, yeah,
Oh, he's been using the dead family members for a long time.
yeah. I think if Jersey wants a neutral territory, what's a good place to go? I
If
mean,
he if he
Angela's pretty neutral, even though Angela's neutral. Who else is neutral? That has a good chat.
Well, I mean, I'm not neutral, but like if he wanted to come up here, I would be fair. And like
Yeah,
I wouldn't it would just be about whatever Jersey has to
yeah,
say.
you
You
can
know
write
what
it
I mean?
here.
I would
Yeah,
just, you know.
yeah. But I'm talking about like doing it with Jeff and Jersey, right? Had to be both of them.
Yeah. No, I am too. Like
Yeah,
if Jeff wanted to come up here, with Jersey, I would be totally fair and impartial. But I mean, I would have my own opinions, but I would keep it to myself.
right. Yeah,
It's not about me.
I don't really know what there is to say left on that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Jersey has some things to put out in front of Jeff, or you know, yeah. No, I know that Jersey. We all know that. We heard that. Yeah, we were all there. But I think the point is that like you're looking for some kind of resolution or closure, and you're probably not going to get it, and that has nothing to do with you. Zero.
No, yeah, you're right, Gila. But according to Tommy, it's the trolls, i.e., people that tell the truth. We are the reason why he's going to jail and getting sued, and it's all our fault.
Yeah, because we don't want him to be catching, because somehow yeah, we're not about the kids. Such a
Right.
weird narrative to spin. Like these people are predators, so they don't want pred catchers to be out there, and they're going after me. Um, yeah, it's pretty wild if you think about it, but just people believe it, sadly.
Well, I mean, like I just, there are. I got to be careful how I word it so I don't give them away. But there are people that a couple of girls that I talk to, and I've been talking to since before Tommy came along, and they're terrified that anybody ever even finds out that we fucking talk. Um, but like they kind of go along with this bullshit in the chat, but privately they don't really believe it. Um, they just they have a higher. They really don't care what kind of shit they're able to fuck compartmentalize. There we go.
There you go. That's a hard one.
Yeah, I knew that was a fucking that was a yeah, that was a big one. I had to get out the extra book for that one.
Yeah, it's like Tommy
But
getting sued for declamation.
declamation.
That's what he says, declamation.
Oh God. Yeah, it's not defamation if it's true or reasonably believed to be true. And if they're gonna sue you for libel, it has to be in print.
Exactly. What was the other? There's something else that he said. Tommy said that he was gonna, when he countersues, he was gonna also sue for lost wages. I'm like, bro, you don't have a job. So what wages are you gonna countersue for?
Yeah.
You have to have a job to be able to like claim lost wages, right? It's not like unemployment. I mean,
Well,
anybody else catch that? Just me? I don't know.
he'll probably pick the month where he made the most donos and use that um, as what he wants to go after.
Yeah, I don't know if that. I don't think those count as wages. I think you got to provide an actual like 1099 probably. When it comes down to it. But who knows? It's not even
And
going to
that's the
get there.
thing. I kind of doubt that he's really paying taxes on his donos like you're
Of
supposed
course
to.
he's not. No.
Um,
Of course
and
he's not.
that well, yeah, if he tries to sue for lost wages, that shit'll come up too. I mean, obviously he doesn't run it. That's the thing. When you have an operation like that, you got to run it like a business too.
The IRS is going to deport Tommy and take his trailer to the scrap heap. Scrap heap. I haven't heard that. That's like the old. That's some old English language. Old scrap heap. Yeah. All right, Bill. I got to get going. Got some stuff to take care of. But yeah, I just wanted to come up and kind of if people are hearing my name being thrown around out there by Tommy, well, now people know what's going on, and you know what's going on? Not a damn thing. Just
Right.
making a whole bunch of stuff up in his little brain.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I saw you saying that stuff, I didn't really think you were upset by it, and I know that 90% of what Tommy says is bullshit anyway, so
Yeah.
it's not really concerning. It's just fun to fuck with.
Yeah, exactly. I like to call attention to just how crazy it sounds and how crazy it actually really is. Um, but just goes to show you that's where his brain is at. When people are pressed, when they're cornered, they tend to respond in strange ways, sometimes that are unpredictable, and so
Right.
they'll make up they will make up a conspiracy or a lie or try to connect some dots that are like actually not connected to fabricate a story, a narrative that suits them in the moment, that makes them feel better, because they're always right and we are always wrong, right? And they are on the right side and we are on the wrong side. So however he can like kind of, you know, uh, put that together in his brain, and then that becomes the story. That's what these people do. This is what pathological liars do, right?
Right.
So yeah. And on that note, thanks, Bill. Good chat.
All right, man. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming up.
Take care, chat. See y'all later.
All right, y'all. I am gonna have action figures made for people that like FCC is gonna have his own action figure. Anybody that comes up on the panel regularly will have their own action figure. I'm gonna have some made of uh, like Andrea D and Melinda and Julie Fisher and a few of the others. But I'm only having one each made, and they're all mine. So fuck you, Meth Claus. You're not getting an Andrea D action figure. It's mine. Oh yeah, we'll have a. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a Danielle action figure, and we'll have a. We'll go ahead and have a Jeff action figure. Anybody who's known in the community, well, I'll have an action figure made out of them. Hey, Gila blow up doll. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Make sure you send me your dick pic so I can get it anatomically correct. Hey, what's going on, Don Diva? Haven't seen you around in a while. Hope everything's all right. Locksmith. Oh, we're definitely gonna have a locksmith action figure. It'll come complete with the little locksmithing tools and oh yeah, and it'll have a pull string. When you pull the string and let go, it'll say "Bring it." I like this. I think we're really onto something here. How much would you guys be willing to pay for your favorite YouTube personality action figures? I'm thinking like 1999. Right. Yes, there will definitely be a Ryan action figure. No, this isn't just about people I like. This is about everybody. Oh yeah, Ryan will definitely have Ryan's action figure will have a picture of me with a knife stabbed through it in his back pocket. $5. Jeez, Jersey. Well, we can probably do $5, but we'll have to make him like those little green army men. They're only in one position. Ryan Ragdoll. Oh yeah. Well, the Gila guy one will definitely have a kung fu grip. Is that free shipping? You're breaking me here. Maybe if you buy two or more, you can get free shipping. My action figure is going to come with a little tiny straw and a little tiny bottle of pills, and the top is actually going to come off. I'm not gonna cheap on you guys. All proceeds go to cocaine. Well, that goes without saying. $39.99. Really, Moments Live? Huh. Yeah, we could do this with a 3D printer. I mean, we might actually be onto something. Yeah, if anybody has a 3D printer, hit me up and we'll talk about this. I mean that for real, because I think it'd be cool to have little action figures of everybody. The kitty on his shoulder? No, I don't think so. But we can have little action figures of the kitties. We can do that. What's up, Edward? Edward, yeah, you're definitely gonna have you. We're talking about making action figures of everybody. You definitely got to have one for illegal use only. Well, that's right up our alley, Don Diva. Back in the '70s, the band Kiss, they, they've had Kiss everything. There was a Kiss cartoon, Kiss comic books, Kiss cover, everything you can think of. Caskets, they have Kiss. Anyway, back in the '70s, there was a Kiss comic book, and they actually used some of their own blood in the red ink. So we can kind of do the same thing with these action figures. I'll just put a little Coke in there, and we'll see what happens. Guess who it is? Oh, I missed something. Oh, there's definitely going to be a JT Colfax action figure. We all thought Don Diva was dead. Did we really? Well, Jilly, you tried to print a Black Hawk helicopter. You probably typed in Black Cock. That's probably where your mistake was. And yeah, Jilly's action figure is going to come with a big black strap on. The Moments Live action figure is going to be a very limited production run, so it is going to be a little bit more. All action figures should come with a. See, Dr. Mortician, that's what I pay you for. You always got the good ideas. Yeah, it's an easy mistake to make. We could even have a little mortuary for uh, Dr. Mortician and JT Colfax. I really think we're onto something here. We'll probably just get a can of spray paint and redo a Barbie house or something, but we can do this. Zombie kitty action figures. Yes, Danielle. Yeah. You're going to get a raise too. Maybe more than you bargained for. Man, I used to make body packs for your GI Joes. That's awesome. That's some shit I would have done. some of the like Star Wars stuff. I was a poor kid, so I didn't get a whole lot of Star Wars or like real GI Joe stuff. Um, Instead of GI Joes, I got like the generic version, like GI Terry or something. But like you could tell he was a gay or whatever. Don't ask, don't tell. So I always got the cheap GI Joes. But some of the real ones that I got, I blew them things up with firecrackers when I got to be a teenager, and now I see them online, and they're worth quite a bit of money. We've got Big Ken Energy, baby. Yeah, we all need a little bit of that. Oh yeah, way back the GI Joe uh, action figures were the same size as the Barbie dolls, and yeah, fucking Barbie was definitely cheating on Ken with GI Joe. Constantine will come with yeah a little eyeliner. Yeah, that works. We can do that. I'll tell you what, we'll make it so that you can put the eyeliner on yourself. Like it'll come with like an actual little thing of real eyeliner. Jeff's action figure should at least be. Yeah. Jeff's action figure will come with like a fake army outfit. It'll be like Marine Corps pants and Army shirt with Air Force medals on it. That'll be Jeff's uniform. You guys can't even give me the Demi Moore G.I. Jane? Come on. Who's design? I think we're all kind of designing them together right now. It's kind of a group thing. I think it's a good activity for us. I'm kind of getting tired of sitting around and gluing uncooked macaroni noodles together with you guys. I want to do something else. Yeah, my action figure is going to come with a Zippo that works. Well, or maybe it doesn't work. Maybe it just sits there and you guys are bad luck. I swear, my Zippo works every time the first time until I fucking go live. I don't know what to deal with. I like 60% of the time, it works 100% of the time. Yeah, you can have all those macaroni pictures, Danielle, because once the aerosols have dried, they're pretty worthless. You can't get high off them anymore after that. Zippos dry out too quick. Yeah, they do dry out quick, Gila, but there are things you can do to like there are things you can do to stop them from drying out so quick. I don't remember when the good Dr. Jeff was saying, oops, missed it, was saying he's about to cook a fancy pasta dinner, and when we all heard the ramen noodle pack in the back, oh, I missed that one. Well, I tell you what, though, if you sing YMCA enough times, you will get PTSD. Johnny's action figure comes with the blood pressure. Yeah, yeah, we can like we can make these with actual working sphygmometers. We can do that. I just don't want to catch you putting it on your dick, so don't let me catch you. Well, I mean, look, Jeff is technically a bachelor, right? Now, which of us bachelors hasn't taken something out of its original packaging and put it in our own, to impress a girl and say that we made it? I mean, they're like, damn, this tastes just like KFC. Like, I know, right? And my family's got the original recipe. I spent all day fucking finding all 13 ingredients. Remember when Jeff said he had a tumor the size of a watermelon? Yes, I do actually remember him saying shit like that. Didn't have a no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, I kind of caught it third hand. I didn't see it myself, but wasn't it? Didn't he just like pretend like he was his own family member and say he was not going to be with us much longer or some shit? Was that like? Did that really happen, or was somebody just fucking around? It's so hard to tell. The dude tells so many whoppers. It's hard to tell like if he really said that or if it was just a joke from somebody. That happened. Wow. Did I see the body cam footage of Jeff? No, I haven't. I don't think. His poor dad. Yeah, I feel sorry for his parents. I mean, I feel sorry for his parents, and I feel for mine. You posted it on your channel the other day. Okay, I'll check it out. I usually see your stuff, Mastercard. I don't think I saw that one though, but I will check it out. You're one of the few people that I still have the notifications on for. I turned off almost everybody else's. Fuck Damone for that. Oh, Damone did that? I mean, if they quote unquote swatted him just so they could get the footage and make fun of it, that is some bullshit. I mean, I don't like the guy either, but come on. Have like a minimal amount of decorum. Oh shit, it shows his dad. I mean, it wasn't really a SWAT, was it? It was just a welfare check. Thing is, though, shit can still go wrong. Anytime you have people with guns, whether they're cops or not, all you got to do is have a tweaky one, and they believe me, they're out there. So I mean, things can still go wrong, even if it's not a real SWAT. They did it just to get the body cam. Well, now see, now that's bullshit. That's wrong. Jilly, I will swat you anytime. You just say the word. I'll even try to be multiple guys. I've got all the stuff. I still got all the equipment. Most of it. You said Ryan to swat. It'd be more like she'd be swatting him. Like, get away from me, little man. Get away from me. I mean, technically I am multiple guys on the inside, Jilly. I'm actually multiple girls too, because like I'm who all am I now? Uh, I'm Danielle. I don't know who all the new ones are. They said that I am, but I know that they're saying that I'm Danielle now. Well, of course, Jilly wants multiple guys. I mean, I'm not opposed to multiple girls, so you know, tit for tat. I would gladly trade my tat for her tit, so it's all good. Oh yeah, we definitely gotta have a Ray action figure. I think we've talked about that before, actually. I would imagine if we have a Ray action figure, I would imagine that Jilly would probably buy 5 or 6 of them. Ray probably already has one. Think about it. Yeah, you're probably right, JFK. I wouldn't doubt it. Ray's the only guy I know that has a blow up doll of himself. Yeah, that's the thing, Daniel. If you don't watch every single fucking panel, you're lost pretty damn quick. I mean, I'm kept pretty well informed, but I'm lost a lot of the time too. Bobbleheads. See, now you're talking. If we're gonna go, I mean, definitely each one's gonna come with its own ball gag. But if we go the bobblehead route, um, we'll have to make them with openable mouths so that we can actually put the ball gag in. Hope Roots is doing okay. Seemed like he caught a lot of heat going up on Ed's panel. Poor guy. I didn't. I saw some of that, um, but he seemed like he really just didn't know a lot of the shit that she was doing. And I don't know. Like again, I've not watched it myself, but um, it doesn't sound like he had any part in any of the nasty shit. So wasn't the girl who did the wellness check on Ed's stream before it happened? So Ed, you're saying she did it to get the footage? I have no idea, Pagon. Hope he sees now that Nanya isn't. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I was thinking, Gila. Another thing is for Nanya to get that body cam, she had to have known Jeff's full name. Why does she know Jeff's full name, and who else does she know? Well, I mean, like his full name's kind of been out there for a while. It's just people weren't going in on it hard like they do other people. But like his real name's been known for a while. I don't know how she knew it, but yeah, she had to have known. You've never seen a cop accept a demand to not film a person before. Well, it's cool. It's cool when cops are cool because things go a lot easier that way. Landon, I don't even know who Landon is. I mean, like I don't know. I don't even know who Landon is. You didn't know it till Kat Reed said it. Hell yeah, she's one of them too. Well, that's cool. I mean, for a wellness check. I mean, it's not like they're there to arrest a murderer or a shoplifting suspect. So if they think somebody might be willing to do self harm, they typically, not always, but they usually are a bit nicer because they don't want to set a person off and cause them to do the thing they're there to prevent. I mean, around here, um, I've known of when I was in high school. This happened to a friend of mine's dad, and like I've known a few people around here. Like if you have a shotgun or whatever, and you're threatening to kill yourself, the cops around here will talk to you and be nice to you for about 6 hours. And if you let it go any longer than that, then they just have the fucking sniper shoot you. And like I'm not joking, I'm not exaggerating. That's what they do. Like, well, we can't spend our resources on this guy. Fucking take him out. So they take him out. That's happened at least half a dozen times that I know about. Yeah, CLB. I don't even. I mean, I know a lot of people's real names. Like I know people's real names that stab me in the back, and I haven't given them up yet. No, I'm not going to, but um, I don't want to know anybody's real name anymore unless I'm going to meet you in person. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. And like when Tommy Boy got doxxed, I came in like right as it was, uh, like like right after it had happened. I didn't go back and look at it. I didn't screenshot. I didn't nothing. I don't want to know. I don't want to know because if people ever get doxxed and only a certain amount of people know, I just don't want to be a suspect. Cat Reed is another so-called catcher that is always involved in drama and never any catches. Yeah, I've noticed that, Mastercard. That's what irritates me is people do three catches or do a catch every 6 months, and they want that respect that, and catchers should be respected, uh, but not when you're just doing it for that reason. They want that same say so and everything, and no, that don't fly. I'd really like to know how much she gave to what's his name, Bupak. I'd really like because she said that one of her customers gave her $1,000 to give to him, plus all the other dollars she got. Is it too soon to like hit them up and ask him how much she gave him? I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm just saying that it might be something to ask eventually. Yeah, even people that I talk to outside of here, I still always call them by their, well, like Jilly and Sam, and I still call everybody by their YouTube names because like I don't ever want to fuck up, and sometimes it irritates people. They're like, "Would you call me by my?" I'm like, "No, I'm not going to call you by your real name because I don't ever want to be live like right now and fuck up and accidentally call them by their real name." You know what I mean? I just don't want to take the chance. And like when I see people that shout somebody out by their real first name and I know that they're not cool with it, yeah. And I think sometimes people are just doing it just to show off, hey, I know this person's name, or yeah, I know your name, but you know what I mean? It just, I don't know. It just don't set right with me. Collected close to $800 for Cardi's bulletproof vest, but only paid like 150 total for the vest and plates. No, that ain't, though they're not real then, or they're maybe used. But I mean, you can get these really shitty cheap plates that are bulletproof in name only, like they don't really stop very much. And you don't get your body armor from Wish.com. I've seen some people get 3A plates from or AR 500 plates from Wish, and they test them out, and they're like made out of plastic. They're not really bulletproof. PHI had another. What's she meltdown about now? Double X Hulk, or do I? I mean, she's always melting down. She got mad at me because I said she's an angry person. Now, am I wrong? I hope we didn't just summon her. I don't feel like listening to it. With catchers demanding donuts for vests even before doing a catch. Yeah, that's bullshit too. Hey, what's going on, Shauna? Shauna, was that you that? I hope it was you that. I thought I was already following you on Instagram, but I got a request today from Shauna, somebody. I don't want to say the last name, but hopefully that was you. I thought we already followed each other on there, but maybe not. She was ranting and crying about people being mean to her. Well, you know what? You know what? If, just worry about catching and not the drama bullshit. If you notice, whether it's Tommy or PHI or whoever, the people that go on panels and run their fucking mouths, of course they have dirt thrown back at them because they're throwing dirt out. what they didn't use real people. How is it really a test, JFK? If you don't put real people in them, if you don't put real people in those helmets and whack them with a base, how is that really a test? You definitely got to use real people. That's what JFK's action figure is going to be. It'll have its own action arm with a baseball bat. I think that's pretty fitting. GoPros, yeah, that's a big thing. Hey, my the cat parachutes that I make, they've all been tried out by real kittens. We haven't had a failure yet. Well, except that one, but I didn't really like that cat anyway, so it's all right. Because you had dummies in a cage and a machine whipped a ball at the head and the helmet cracked. It was, oh man, JFK, that sounds like foreplay to me. Fake laughing Tom. Tommy. The guy used to do the test is now a millionaire in the cannabis industry. Well, good. Good for him. Well, I had an attachment for one of my bulletproof vests. I had an attachment uh, to protect the old family jewels. It just velcroed onto the bottom, and it was just like a triangular uh, piece of Xylon or whatever it was. I didn't wear it too much though because it really kind of like if you had to run or something, or like if you were wrestling with somebody on the ground, it really got in the way. So I had to take the chance. Cat greed. Fuck, I like that. All right. I don't know if the people that were saying that were coming up are still going to come up or what. I know Sam's got something planned tonight. I'm pretty sure it's tonight. And oh shit, it looks like Alex is the. I don't know if this came through a while ago or what, but it looks like Alex has a catch. I don't know where it's at, but remember when Cat? Yes, I didn't see it. I missed it when she showed her tits. Now, if I'd done something like that, oh my God, can you imagine? Alex in 20 minutes, soccer coach on locals. All right. 20 minutes, yo. Look alive. I mean, I am not opposed to a lady showing her boobies. Believe me, I'm not. But just think about it. Think about their reaction had somebody else done it that wasn't in their little holier than thou clique. I mean, can you imagine? Let's say Christy or Angela G or whatever. Think about their reaction had one of them shown their boobies. And ladies, I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that there's a huge double standard there. Fuck, I need another cigarette already. Half an hour from now, Angela G has the. Well, should have moved. Game night. We used to do that kind of stuff. We had a game. We used to play it on Discord where somebody would show us the mugshot of an inmate, and then we would have to guess what their crimes were, and whoever guessed it right first won. That was actually a lot of fun. It was an improvised game that we kind of made up on the spot. But that way, like, everybody can play. I mean, if you show me a mugshot of a guy or girl, because we did women too. Like if somebody's been busted for masturbating with a grilled cheese sandwich without a license, I can spot that shit a mile away. And then if it's government cheese, it's a federal offense. I can spot that shit too. I'm real good at it. Like moldy oven clothes. Yeah, I don't imagine they're real nice, but still. Wasn't that after the paperwork with cat on ads? I do not know. Was Caesar dressing well? I know what Danielle's into now. I know what to pack. Hey, all right, Angela, we got you at least one sub. Pred is there. Confrontation is happening now. Right on. Alex has a catch on locals as we speak. I will not be offended if you guys leave this for that. It's funny when I say that. It's like sometimes I think people feel nobody's actually said this, but I think sometimes people feel I don't know guilty about leaving my stream. That's probably everybody's, but as soon as I say, "Hey, I'm not going to be offended if you guys go watch a catch," like it fucking people drop out immediately. See, it's going down right now. You remember when Nanya was going after Savvy and posting pictures of her and making fun of her appearance? Yep. She's the last person that should be talking about someone's appearance. Yeah, that's my whole thing. Like I try not to make fun of people because of how they look. But when somebody's been doing it consistently to other people, I got no problem with it. Hey, there's a second one we got for you, Angela. Right on, green mayonnaise. You do that. You get for locals, you get holiday for 1 month free. All right, there you go, guys. My source is telling me that you can get 1 month free locals with the code holiday, apparently in all caps. Now, does it have to be LB holiday? Like, is LB in on this, or is it just holiday? You're gonna steal White Claws from Aldi. Well, good luck with that. Aldi's is a fucking that's a weird thing. Like Aldi's is a great place to go if you're buying like cases of shit, which I used to do. Um, but every now and then they'll have something like from Little Debbie or something. And so you buy a couple boxes, whatever it is really awesome, and like you never see it again anywhere. It's aggravating. Like they never have it again. You never see it in any other store. It's just holiday. I knew that. Moments Lab. I was giving you a hard time because, like, I'm pretty like LB. I think she actually owns locals. She just acts like she doesn't know anything. She probably even rented those kids that she says are hers too. There we go. That's more complete. All caps holiday HOLIDAY for 1 month free on locals predator poachers. Do it now. I need an echo. Would somebody get me an echo, please? I can't believe my voice changer doesn't have echo on it. Oh yeah, Swiss rolls are good. When I was a teenager, we knew a guy that had a Little Debbie route. He delivered Little Debbie's to all the stores in the area, and he would pay me a little bit to just to help him carry stuff in and break down the boxes and set up displays and stuff. But I would always leave with the whole box full of Little Debbie's and um, the peanut butter. What are they called? Peanut butter bars or whatever the fuck they're called. They come in a twin pack. I got hooked on those things, but you got to eat them just the right way. You got to take down layer by layer and eat them one section at a time. What's going on, David? I'm doing all right. Okay. Well, so one person got in without using the code, and another one says it's not. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, the internet is just another word for magic. It's all witchcraft. Oh yeah, they are better cold. I found that out because they are one of the things that I keep in my packs for survival foods. And I left some in my car one winter and got them out. Yeah, they are good cold. They come apart a lot easier that way. Bill, don't let him up. Don't let. Oh yeah, I like Twixes too. Well, I let Scamula up, and it went better than usual. Score bars. I don't know if I've ever had them. I mean, would you really? Do you really want to just hear me blab by myself? To be quite honest, I don't know why any of you does. Score. Oh no, wait. Score bars. Those are the ones they usually put them up high, and they package them up. They kind of look like they'd be like a high end candy bar. They got. I don't remember now. It's like a chocolate bar with caramel on the top. Is that what you're talking about? Because those are good. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I do like to give people second chances, but sometimes it don't always work out. Sometimes it does. Don't you have truths that will change the community. Block you. Nah, I ain't gonna block you. I would be interested in truths that would change the community because this community needs a fucking complete remodel. Not just a remodel, a rebuild. Actually, we just need to scrap it and start over again. Has hardened. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Top fellowship. Those are, if it's what I'm thinking it is, those are good. They're just they're too high class for me. They kind of present them as a like a high end candy bar, and I don't have that much class. Oh, and by the way, you guys really have no idea what Jilly would do for a Klondike bar. I found out the hard way. Oh yeah, I definitely like David. In fact, he's my Huckleberry. Just ask him; he'll tell you. Yeah, the key word is always hard. That's my password for everything. Can we talk about boobies again? That's my favorite subject. Well, you never know, JFK. He might actually be your brother. Squirrel. Yeah, Danielle, we got to set up that what T-shirt contest. I think we've got 2 confirmed. Well, 3 if you count Constantine. Right on, Hila. Go for it. Your dad was in the Navy. Well, there you go. Wouldn't it be wild? Like if the whole reason Ryan has this obsession with me is, I mean, neither one of us knows it, but how old is he? 30? Yeah, I could be his dad. I wonder, man, if his mom ever went to any Alice in Chains or Pearl Jam concerts when I was in my early 20s, I could actually be his dad because I got no idea what happened to some of them girls. Is there a prize? Well, we can talk about that as long as you don't want like a Corvette or something like that. Oh, how about I can make you a real fur coat for your action figure. Your action figure can come with a real fur coat. And you know where I'm getting the fur from. He's 28. So yeah, I could very easily be his dad. You have a blue fox fur. I used to trap fox. I used to shoot them too, but yeah. I don't know I have no idea what fur is bringing nowadays, but when I was a kid, when I turned 15, my dad let me have my own trap line. And for a high school kid, I did pretty good. I trapped fox and uh, muskrat. What else? Coyote, of course. Yeah, pretty much anything with fur. Beaver. Beaver furs bring a lot of money. I don't know if they'd give you anything for cat fur or not. I should probably check on that. I might solve 2 of my problems. I have no idea what they go for now, but like back in the day, and it depended on the size and the condition, all that kind of stuff. And if you skinned it yourself or let them do it, but for a fox fur, I mean, this was back like in the late '80s, early '90s. You could get $40 for a good, if it was unblemished, you could get $40 for a good fox fur. The only thing about running trap lines is you got to check them. It's better to check them twice a day, but you certainly have to check them every day. One, because you don't want to leave an animal there suffering for any longer than it has to, and it's the law anyway. One second, guys. Oh, I chased a badger one time. I thought it was a beaver. I just got a quick glimpse of it. Beavers bring a lot of money. Uh, I wound up cornering the damn thing, and then when it turned around, it turned out to be a badger. And you do not want to corner a badger. That fucking thing, when they stand up on their back legs, and like I could actually hear it saying, "I'm going to kill you." Like it let out this fucking screech that I've never heard in my life. And it did. It said, "I'm going to fucking kill you." So I got the hell out of there. Oh, raccoons. That was another thing we used to get some money for. Yeah, blue fox. Yeah, it should be worth quite a bit. Badgers are tough, man. Like they don't feel pain. They're impervious to most snake venoms. I didn't. I usually didn't mess with them unless they were trying to eat chickens or something. Because the freaking badgers, man, you can shoot them like 10 times and they just don't care. They will still come at you and tear you up. You were gonna have your mom buried in it, but your brother had her cremated. Well, that sucks. I mean, you could if she has an urn, you could wrap it around the urn or something. Yeah, yeah. Don't keep real fur in plastic. And if you do, leave one end of it open. The um, the best cheap way to store fur is to store it in paper bags because you want it to be able to breathe so that it doesn't mildew or mold. That's what the fucking when the cops took my motorcycle jacket, it was covered in somebody else's blood, and they left it in a fucking plastic bag for 2 years, 3 years, um, and it mildewed like all the way through it. And I don't think I'm not gonna be able. I can't. I tried to save it, but yeah. That's why when they handled DNA evidence, they're supposed to put it in paper bags so that it doesn't mold or mildew. Can someone unhide? Why is I can see Don Diva. That's the thing that sucks about StreamYard is I can't see when somebody gets timed out or banned or anything. I can't even tell who has a rich and who doesn't. All right. It looks like she's unhit, so accident's an accident. If I had $1 for every time I accidentally timed somebody out, I'd have about $20, but still, it's not a hard thing to do when you're, at least in my case, watching something sitting there nodding off, and as your thumb relaxes, boom, you've just hit somebody. Am I on Android? Yes. Yep. The old actual nodding time. That's what I call it. Not in time. Sounds like some kind of a fancy bedtime tea or some shit. I think we're onto something. I think in our action figures, certain ones it was like Constantine and myself and a couple others. I don't want to name, but I think that our action figures should come with something where you get like a little pill bottle that has actual little tiny pills in it, and then when you stuff it in our mouths, we smile. Like you could probably use like some latex or something and shape the mouth just right, so that when you pop a pill into the mouth, it makes the corners of the mouth go up and smile. I think that could work. Y'all just if you get my action figure, just fucking like don't be putting your dicks in my mouth and shit. Yeah, David definitely gonna have his own action figure with a bottle of Jack Daniels or whatever it is David drinks. And like every month, you'll be able to get the latest Lucky Charm. Sorry, Bill. David, stop apologizing to me all the time. You got nothing to be sorry about. You're already an action figure. You're stuck to the chair. Right on. And Scamula. Yep. Oh yeah, I'm sure that David's a whiskey guy. He's got to be. Like anybody that has the ability to be fucked up enough to make me envious, like they got some hard shit. Yep, that is too much TMI, Don Diva. But I'd say it happens to all of us, though. My advice is to make sure you don't shit on the toilet seat on the way down, because that'll definitely make you stick to it. I tell you what, though, if you ever want to feel like you've lost weight, just sit down with the toilet seat up. Like I'm not a fat guy, but still, it works. Well, yeah. If it's not a Long Island that you have to drink Irish whiskey, it should be for sure. I do like me some Jamesons every now and then. All right. Hey, person that texted me or just tried to call. You don't put it in the chat in the YouTube chat, but like if you really really need something right now, and I'm assuming that you do, since you know I'm live, just text me real quick, and I'll shut this fucking thing down right now. Right now, sorry about that, guys. I had my other phone going. Who the fuck is MC? MC, we call him MasterCard, but it's actually this guy right here. His YouTube name used to be MasterCard. We're just stuck in the habit of calling him that. Which I found out when I went to dox him. I found out that like that's his real name. His real name is MasterCard. His parents' last name was Card, and they thought it'd be hilarious, and fucking look what they did. Oh, I see. Matt C. You're fucking with me because your last name is Card also. That's what the C stands for. I get it. Uh-huh. All right, you got me. Yeah, we're supposed to. That's something else I was supposed to announce. Is we're supposed to drop the card and just call him Master from now on. Um, like I don't know how that's going to work out with two of us, but I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. All right, y'all. One more cigarette and oh, I'm still waiting on one or two people that wanted to come up, but I don't know what's going on with that. And or unless this person like really needs me. But other than that, one more cigarette and I think I'm done. I really don't know why any of you sits around and listens to this bullshit. I wouldn't. If I were you, I wouldn't listen to me. Speaking of Cardi, he was live an hour ago. See, I don't know what's going on with all that. Like I don't know what the relevance is there. Yeah, man, I'm way behind. Oh no, I'm not. Never mind. I mean, I did, man. Yeah, now that I think about it, I did hear about like a possible controversy involving Cardi, but I don't even want to say what it was because, to my knowledge, it's not been confirmed. Yeah, Don Diva. Women complain about men not putting the toilet seat down, but like, why don't we get to complain about you not leaving it up? Huh? Why is it all on us? I mean, I am actually pretty good about putting the toilet seat down for the ladies, but if I want, I mean, fine, I'll leave the toilet seat down, but I'm just gonna piss all over it. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. False rumors around here. I've never heard a single false rumor in this community, especially none about me. Even when they contradict each other, they're all true. All right, y'all. Apparently, somebody needs some help. So with that, yeah, I know Sam's got something coming up tonight. I think I don't know what time exactly. I know Angela G's got a game thing going. If she hasn't started already, I don't know exactly when that's going down either. But anyway, you'll have places to go. I'm not abandoning you or leaving you out in the cold. All right, y'all. Yeah, your Sea Monkeys Against Predators ID cards should be arriving in the mail any day. The decoder rings were about 6 weeks out, so they won't make it here for Christmas, but they'll work just as good. Um, but y'all got your pen and paper ready? Because I'll give you the secret. Even though you can't decode it yet, I'll give you the secret message now, so that when you do get it, I mean, this is where we're dropping all the really, really hot information and the confirmed gossip that this is how we're going to um, this is how we're going to put out the messages so that only we know about it, and those that aren't the real ones will have no idea. Because not just anybody, when you sign up to be a Sea Monkey Against Predators, we don't accept just anybody. I mean, we still take the money for the application fee, but not everybody gets accepted, so it is an exclusive club. I will tell you that, ladies, if you send booby pics, it will improve your chances of being accepted. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, actually, yes. Dead Twist hit me up, and he's okay. He just said "fuck this" and "fuck everybody." But yes, I did hear from Dead Twist, and he's all right. That's really all I can say. All right, y'all. You got your pen and paper ready. Tonight's code is um, okay. How do I do this without giving away? Okay, tonight's code is "stay naked," all in caps. All right, y'all stay naked.